Gleaners is hoping to ease some of the stress from families who are worried about how they're going to feed their families. Gary Brisson from Gleaners joins me now with more on how we can all help end hunger. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
So today is Double Your Donation Day, correct?
That's right. It's a day, every gift that comes to Gleaners is going to be matched dollar for dollar.
All right, so tell us, $1 can feed how many people or how many meals, and how do you do that?
So today, $1 will provide 6 meals for a hungry neighbor, and the way you can do it is to go online. You can go to myfoxdetroit.com, and there's a link there that'll get you to where you can make a donation online, or you can call our toll-free number, which is 866-GLEANER, G-L-E-A-N-E-R. Both are great ways to call and help.
All right. How many people are you helping this year, and how has that increased since in past years?
So we're already near 4 million pounds for the month of November. In fact, in the next couple days as the month winds down, we're certain to hit that and probably exceed it by a little. We'll do the same thing again in December. Over 4 million pounds in each of those months. That's up from about 3.5 to 3.6 million pounds last year during the holiday season per month. So we definitely continue to see an increase in the number of people coming to get food help for the first time. And keep in mind, over half of those are children and seniors that just don't have any other option. So it's really important as the economy continues to hopefully recover slowly that there are still people out there needing help, and many of them for the first time.
All right, I'm going to ask you to break this down for me, because I think 4 million pounds, that's hard to see in your head. So how many people can 4.5 million pounds of food feed in an average month?
So what you have is about 80 pounds given to a household from a pantry. Right. So if a household goes and says, I need food help, and they go to a pantry, they're going to get about 80 pounds of food. So 8 million pounds would be 100,000 households that would get 80 pounds of food. Now, of course, we have a lot more than pantries. We have soup kitchens and shelters and other places. But to get kind of a picture of how that food gets distributed, the main way that food gets to hungry families is through the pantries. You see them in churches. You see places like Salvation Army and the Capuchin Soup Kitchen as some of the bigger ones. You know, that's where people are going to get help.
All right, and so 80 pounds of food, how long will that last a family?
You know, we hope it'll last an average size family the last week or so of the month. You know, a lot of families are figuring out how to make it on their own for the first part of the month, and as the end of the month winds around, they're not sure. And as the holidays hit, of course, you have kids on vacation for that last part of the month. What does that mean? It means the meals they're getting in school, they're not getting because school is closed for vacation. So we want to make it, you know, a good vacation for those kids, not a vacation where they wonder where their next meal is coming from.
And you mentioned 100,000 people. Is that how many people are you helping?
So that's a good question. There's about 700,000 people in Southeast Michigan who are food insecure. That means they're not sure where their next meal is coming from. Those are the people that are coming to the pantry, soup kitchens, and shelters for help. And so
that's every month?
That's, yeah, all the time right now. And of course, that number has grown. The latest U.S. Census numbers showed, you know, an increase in the number of people living at that level of food insecurity. And probably we're not done seeing that. As we look at these stories about jobless benefits and things like that, you know that some of those folks that aren't going to get an extension for their unemployment, they're going to end up needing to go to a pantry to get food. So we know that that number's probably going to keep going up for the next little while.
All right. Thank you, Jerry. We appreciate it. And if anyone's looking for a way to give this holiday season, this is an easy way to do it, and you can help a lot of people. And again, that information is on our website at myfoxdetroit.com.